Clock at 6. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Outside Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Joe. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Doncic outside. The drive by Booker. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's 6 points for Devin Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Oh, the power on that threw down.
Wow.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Harper with the steal. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Out to Thompson. Goes back up. And Boston with the rebound. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Tatum driving to the basket. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
And here's Boston. And here we go. Here's Joe. Hits the 3 from the wing. Now here's Booker. He has 6. Pass to Vanderbilt. Will it go? No good there. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Booker draws the double. 5 on the clock. And Jones slams it home.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Kevin, back over to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Scottie Pippen is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, here's Harper. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the three-pointer by Boston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Here's Watford. Nothing on the board. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Watford. Rebound, Boston. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's rebounded by Walsh. Brown with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the right side. Here's the floater. Booker outside. Booker driving in for the jam.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
And nice shot by Brown. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Lakers making a switch here. And here is Doncic. He's got 5. It's Doncic battling down low.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Celtics passing it around. 5 to shoot. Tatum. Brown outside. Takes it inside. Count that one. Brown's got his second bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Doncic outside. Pass to Wiseman. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The 3 from Tatum. Wiseman with the rebound. And here is Los Angeles now. Now Doncic. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Boston.
Here's Doncic. He's got 7. The triple. Doncic.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Back to Vanderbilt. Out to Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The defense doesn't want to give Doncic an inch of space inside. That's why he's at the line so much.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Joe. And he's good on the 3-ball. Joe's got 6. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Joe, good. And the Celtics lead by 2. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
That shot missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
30.
And we're halfway through. This one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Doncic left side. Good on the bucket.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now here's Brown. And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. 3-on-3. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Line for 2. Substitutions for the Celtics.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
Devin Booker.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Kevin?
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Celtics making a switch here. And Doncic, here we go.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Back to Harper. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. No good that time.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
The Lakers leading. Now Doncic. He's got 12. Here goes Doncic. Here's Booker. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
And it's a great finish. Oh, my.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Thompson outside. Doncic outside. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Harper with the drive. That one good for 2.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Stolen away. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Outside Gonzalez. Back to Wembanyama. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for Boston. Thompson outside. Inside. Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Gonzalez. Back to Harper. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Down low. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Harper to the left wing. Vanderbilt with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside Harper. It's Joe on the wing. For three, Booker. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And dunk ball. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston trailing. Here's Harper. The rebound by Watford. Here's Los Angeles now. In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Prince. It's deflected. Gonzalez with it. Out guarded by Smart. It's Joe on the wing. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
Lakers on D. The lead is 2. Tatum, that's for 2. And Devin Booker pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Booker draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Pass to Watford. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum on the wing. Joe with it. Left side, Tatum. To the middle. And stolen by Prince. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Prince. To the paint. And stolen by Tatum. Inside. Stolen. Pippen outside. Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
Well, he's never fazed by those big moments. Tatum with a big hoop right there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. 2 points! That one goes!
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Booker outside.
Celtics foul. Walsh. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Doncic. Tries it yet again. Not that time. It won't go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. No stranger to the big moment. What a play there from Tatum.
Luka Doncic misses the deep three. And Boston has possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Tatum. Oh, the dunk.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Tatum fires.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup, and it's why defenders end up fouling.
He makes the first of 3, and that gives them the lead. The second one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Booker misses the 3. Deflects the pass. Here's Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Outside Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Tatum. A huge two-handed slam.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Timeout called the Lakers. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over it, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. So we see Boston get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them